Well, as kids head back to school, there's a certain topic that's probably on a lot of parents' minds. And as they want to protect their child, they want to protect them from bullying. So let's talk about that now with Jason LeCompte and Sandra Underwood from Clear Vision Counseling in the Bentonville area. And, you know, we've seen it in the headlines a lot, what bullying, the effects it can have. So what do parents need to look for?
It's a tough time of year, right? Going back to school. So you can definitely keep an eye on your kids and look for things like maybe unexplained injuries, could maybe have more frequent complaints of headaches or stomach aches. Maybe their favorite toy or gadget comes up missing or broken. Can also see a decline in interests in social activities or friend circles, things like that.
Yeah, just simple things that parents need to take note of. You know, we've seen it in the headlines, as I mentioned, the effects that this can have all the way up to suicide, which is, of course, awful. What other effects can this have as well?
Yeah, pretty profound. So things like anxiety and depression. You might see things like increased sadness, loneliness, worry, anxious behaviors in kids. You might see a decline in grades, schoolwork, you know, all those kinds of things.
And, you know, Sandra, there are some short-term solutions that parents can look for when it comes to helping their child in these difficult times.
Yeah, well, I would definitely say, you know, if it's happening at school, talk to the schools, talk to the school counselor, see if there's something that can be, some kind of intervention that can be done there. Maybe seek out an outside counselor for support. Try to help your child, you know, with social activities, making friends, engaging.
And you mentioned the outside counseling. How effective is that when it comes to coming to terms with that type of an issue?
It can be great. Counselors have a way of sort of getting down to the root of the issue and really connecting with children and adolescents and helping them through things. So it can be things like building extra coping behaviors, can be even processing difficult emotions, or something as simple as just providing a different perspective on something that a child or an adolescent sees as only negative can really help decrease those symptoms.
And when it comes to a parent and caring for their child, what is the hardest part in this for the parent to take in and then, I guess, see what their child is going through?
The hardest part, I mean, sometimes it's really connecting with their child. Some children just can't give words to things like, I'm really sad, or my friends rejected me, things like that. So having conversations with schools, teachers, administration, advocating for their child on a social level and at the school level can be a big help for them.
All right, Jason LeCompte, Sandra Underwood from Clear Vision Counseling, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks,
we appreciate
Daniel.
it.
Yeah.